Peaky Blinders cast appears to be the ideal ensemble, but behind the scenes securing Cillian Murphy was not simple. Peaky Blinders, no matter how good the scripts were, would have had a much lower chance of becoming a hit if creator Stephen Knight had not cast it appropriately. Casting is one of the most crucial components of any endeavor. Fantastic actors take great material and make it their own, making it unique and ultimately unforgettable. After all, can you picture Seinfeld without its main cast? Peaky Blinders is the same way. Peaky Blinders took a long time to transition from cult beloved to global hit. That, however, was not the fault of the cast. Steven and his team got it right from the start, which only opened the door to casting A-list talent like Tom Hardy in later seasons. Here's how Stephen Knight and his colleagues decided to cast Cillian Murphy and the Peaky Blinders cast. The casting of Tommy Shelby was clearly a top priority for Steven, his casting director, Shaheen Baig, and the rest of the Peaky Blinders tram. According to Esquire's Great Peaky Blinders Oral History, there was a disagreement over the path to in terms of casting the lead role. Cillian Murphy was a big fan of Shaheen in particular, but given his popularity, she never imagined he'd want to play the part. The budget was much lower than he was used to, and it was for television. Cillian was largely making movies at the time, and there wasn't as much of a desire for film stars to embrace television as there is now. I'd been watching American TV dramas like The Wire and thinking about how fortunate those actors were to get to play those characters for so long. And I recall asking my agent, is there any TV around? I didn't want to travel to America to produce television. Cillian, the Irish-born actor who played Tommy Shelby, revealed to Esquire, "My agent sent me the first few Peaky Blinders screenplays within 2 days, so I believe it was a combination of superb agenting and serendipity." Cillian was immediately smitten by the writing, which he described as unique and assured he wasn't required to audition, but Stephen Knight wanted to meet with him over a cup of tea. Cillian texted Stephen at the end of the meeting, "Remember, I'm an actor." This was perhaps him attempting to explain why he wouldn't offer Stephen the courteous, quiet Irishman he received at tea. I recall it taking some time to persuade everyone that Cillian was the proper person. After reading it, Cillian exclaimed, "I really want to do this." Shaheen elaborated, "There were a lot of people who could have done it who would have been wonderful, but getting Cillian felt like a genuine pleasure." Peaky Blinders is a group show, so while Cillian Murphy's Tommy Shelby is the main character and the show's face, the supporting cast is equally vital. That meant Stephen and his squad had to be extra careful when playing Tommy's allies and adversaries. Fortunately, they got the late great Helen McCrory, who sadly died in April 2021. They also struck gold when they landed Jurassic Park's Sam Neill, who played Inspector Chester Campbell for the first 2 seasons. 3 or 4 items arrived at the same time, one of which was called Peaky Blinders. Strange name, I thought, so I looked at that first. Sam Neill told Esquire about his role in the show. "I only got as far as the speech where Campbell walks in to tear the local constabulary to bits about their corruption in the filthy squalor that Birmingham is at the time. It was graphic, vibrant, and over the top. I didn't need to read anymore. I told my agency I'm going to do it." Similarly, Sophie Rindle, who plays Ada Shelby, was enthralled by her character and went to great lengths to have a part in the show. Finn Cole, who plays Michael Shelby, couldn't believe it when he found out he was joining Peaky Blinders. "I recall getting my call while I was at college studying for my A-levels. I couldn't inform any of my friends, and I was supposed to be driving a number of them home, and they were standing near my mother's car, and I was standing there, and I simply froze, speechless. And I just saw, life kind of fall into place a little bit and start to make a little bit of sense all at once. I was trembling the entire way home." Finn elaborated. Of course, Tom Hardy, who was about as big a movie star as one could get at the time, was one of Peaky Blinders' most startling casting choices. That was incredible luck with Tom Hardy. I believe he was going to do a project that got delayed, and his agent called and asked about Tom's availability, and I was like, we might have something here. Shaheen explained. "Tom Hardy is just a fantastic performer," Cillian remarked. "He brought in that character fully up and developed. Everything was there. The voice, the hat, everything. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. What are your views about this? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you in the next video.